Well, I'm sure all of us will be taking loads of pictures today of all the Kodak moments you catch your kids in. But if you're like me, they'll sit in a box for months gathering dust. So Norma and Chattin, the artful tourist, is with us today to tell you how to enjoy those pictures every day.
Thanks. What I have for you today is a great way to bring a part of yourself into your home by using photos and other memorabilia in a collage format on your walls. A lot of us have gotten very interested in scrapbooking, and we're doing wonderful scrapbook pages which go into a beautiful book and get set aside. Why not take one of those pages out and frame it? You can even rotate within your frames and have different displays. Here's an example of one that was done recently, and this has a beautiful poem in it. Of course, it's a love poem because it's me and my sweetheart. And we have little keys and embellishments and beautiful papers. This is a suede paper, very thin rice paper. So use a lot of different textures if you're going for just one frame display. To give you a little more info on how to put something like that together, you just need a few basic supplies. We're going to start with our just very simple 12 by 12 paper. And of course you can buy 12 by 12 frames in the store. And you take your 12 by 12 paper and then I like to add a little print paper onto the background and then a photo. Do keep in mind you don't need to just do photos. You can do tickets, programs, drawings that your children have made, anything that's special to you. But you want to arrange them in a pleasing way. You can use stamps, you can use inks. You can see right now what I'm doing is using ink to sort of age a quote that's going on to the design. And of course, embellishments are always good. Couple tips for collage. You want to never have your design centered. It's always best off-center. And you also want to be sure and use a variety of textures in your papers. And if you're using different elements, it often helps to use an odd number of elements. For some reason, if you can keep in mind, odd gives you balance. It helps. But you can see by just a little bit of adhesive and a little glue, we've got one set up here that's ready to go commemorating my stepdaughter's graduation. And a nice quote and a rubber stamp and some print fabric. All that's missing now is a frame. And we also have one because 3 months later she got married. So we have one in a frame set up for you. And this is just a standard size photo. You don't have to have all your photos turned into 5x7s to go into big frames. They look beautiful, just standard size photos within the 12 by 12 frame and lots of embellishments and meaningful words. So that's our tip for today. Thanks. I'm Norma Ann for The Home Show.